I definitely don't remember Grand Theft Auto Vice City looking this good ever on the PS2. Hello everyone, Michael here with the Daily Note 2 YouTube channel, and it being the weekend I thought I'd do a game review, and the game I want to review is called GTA or Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And as you could see, I have my USB OTG cable connected that's connected to my PS3 controller. Now, I believe it is the best way to play this game because the game and PS2 controller have been highly tuned to work on here, right? All these buttons will work, and you will find that the controls are identical as you remember them on the PS2 if you've played the PS2 version. I also want to state that just how big of a fan I am of the series. I've played all of the versions of Grand Theft Auto many times over. And Grand Theft Auto Vice City, they had these 100 hidden packages, and I found all of them so that I could get that helicopter. And if you've done that yourself, you probably understand what I mean by just how big of a fan I am. So anyway, let's start up the game. Okay, let's skip through all this, even though I always sit through them, but I don't want to make you guys sit through it. Okay, and then I'm just going to start a new game. Okay, and I want to skip through this cutscene, but before I do that, I just want to say that the frame rate that we're looking at on this cutscene here looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like 60 FPS. So that's just really beautiful to look at because I definitely didn't experience that on the PS2. A little different from Grand Theft Auto 3. This is the jump, this is run, this is to get in the car and exit, and this is what's it called? This is the fight button. And same thing for driving. This is decelerate or go backwards. This is to go forward. As you could see, all the buttons work. Like the D-pad works, the analog buttons work. Okay, you could look with this, and then, and when you're inside the car, you could press these trigger buttons, right, to look to each side. So anyway, one thing I wanted to mention was that by default, the graphic options are not at the maximum, and you should definitely put it at maximum because that's what it, anyway, this is what it looks like by default, but you should definitely put it at maximum to take full advantage if you have a Galaxy Note 2, right? It is probably one of the fastest processors out there right now. So maximum draw distance, maximum screen resolution, maximum visual effects, dynamic shadow sounds good, and let's turn off the frame limiter, okay? And I believe by default the frame limiter is set around 24 frames per second, but when you turn that off, it goes up to 60, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. And I definitely don't remember Grand Theft Auto Vice City looking this good ever on the PS2, and definitely we didn't have these wide screens back then either. I'm just really happy that it works fine with the PS3 controller. That was my main concern. So that's how it functions with the PS3 controller, but obviously you probably want to see how it functions with the standard touch controls. And as you noticed, these touch controls appeared right when I pulled out the USB OTG cable, and that just goes to show you just how much extra programming and how optimized it is for the OTG cable. And I certainly appreciate that about the game. But one thing that I'm noticing right off the bat is that the car seems to be a little bit easier to control. I thought the Grand Theft Auto 3 on the Android, the car control it was too sensitive. It was like really hard to make slight adjustments to your steering, but that doesn't seem to be a problem. Anyway, as I'm playing this, I'm seeing the old old landmarks that I'm very familiar with. So anyway, that's the end of this review. So anyway, if you haven't been to my channel yet, please come to my channel and check out my other 100 plus videos on the Galaxy Note 2. And if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you have a Samsung Galaxy Note 2, please subscribe, because I create a video every day on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 so that you could get the most out of it. Once again, thank you for watching.